So Michelle Murphy, what are you doing here in New York City? And what do you want to do? And look at the camera. And what are you up to?
Why don't you stand over there?
Okay, I'll stand over here. Go. Oh, I'm in the light. Go. Here, I'll stand right here.
Stand in the light, darling.
That's right, darling. Yes, what are you doing?
I'm here to go to...
Let me ask the questions. How old are you, Michelle?
I'm 41.
41. And what do you do?
I make clothing, I dye silk, I raise a kid.
Raise a kid. How old's your kid?
And I do freelance prop stuff.
For me, correct. Yeah. And where are you right now?
I'm in Brooklyn, New York, at an acting studio. Sean Patrick is asking me questions because he's good.
That's right. And so you are auditioning for what?
Well, I'm applying for a reality TV show of some sort, a design competition. I got a phone call from LA unexpectedly a couple of weeks ago, suggesting that I'd be a good fit for this show that's coming up.
That's right.
The more I look into it, the more interested I am, and maybe I would be a good fit. So I'm going to try this out.
That's right.
Application and make this video, and make this little video. Shine on.
That's right. So, okay, so what do we have here?
These are some samples of my work. I dye silk. And I make dresses.
She made them and...
I make them, I sew them, I do the whole thing. So I've introduced, I've introduced myself, I've established my goal.
Louder.
Speak louder. I've been designing silk textiles for the last 20 years. I ran a business with my father. We made neckties and scarves, and I've continued on. He passed away 3 years ago, and I continue to dye silk, which I'm really good at. And I love dressing women. I love suiting my paintings to their personality. I seem to have an instinctive ability to relax people and intuitively understand the nature of their character and bring their shining light out, not dressing them and putting a dress on them, but making something that turns on that sex goddess that's inside of them, and I really enjoy that. I like to do couture, one-of-a-kind, handmade, hand-painted, specific pieces for specific people. I have been studying the last 3 years with a Russian woman at a school in Maryland. She's teaching me the techniques that she learned throughout her career in Italy and Paris and Russia. And I'm learning custom-made, tailored clothing, which is very far from my background and something I'm not really interested in, but the technique and the method of the finishing is so spectacular. It brings my raw edge and my alternative, aggressive design back to the middle ground where there are properly placed buttons and zippers, really nice finishing, hand-stitched edges and things of this nature. So,
are you still married?
I am still married. But we're 3,000 miles apart.
Oh.
He's busy building giant carousels for Burning Man projects, and I'm still involved in that. We have a daughter, she's 6. I'm raising her in Pennsylvania. That's why I'm not in New York anymore. I didn't want to raise a kid in New York, and so I moved to Brooklyn.
Nice.
Again, I moved to
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yes, you're in Brooklyn.
I'm still in Brooklyn in my head.
That's right. And have you ever had a lesbian affair?
I've tried a few things. There are definitely women that I find attractive, but it's not in my nature. Just like men.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair enough. Okay, well, what else would you like to add? If you were like, why are you trying to do this reality show?
Because I want to make my wife proud.
Oh, is that your wife?
That's my Burning Man wife.
Oh, that's hot.
Why am I trying? Come over here, honey. It's my favorite person. I'm trying to do this reality show because I think it would be an interesting adventure. I think that it would be fun to go to LA and dress people. And I think that it's an opportunity for me to share my work with other people who might be interested. One-of-a-kind custom-made dresses for really beautiful women is something I'm very, very good at and enjoy doing. I'd like to expand on that. And I have a kid. I need to
make some money.
Make some money.
Okay.
I need to get out there and make it happen, sister. I'm 41. I got to rock and roll.